Where is Anselm at a time like this? Who else can calibrate Hyvatia? Cody, Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again. Also, the propulsion system needs to be double-checked.
Professor, do you really plan to launch it without the raw data?
I understand your concerns, but we are on the verge of a disaster. The Collective can't just sit by and watch it happen. This is my decision as the supervisor of this project. I will bear the consequences.
No need for that. We've established contact with the Roya tribe and obtained the drive's raw data. We can proceed with the new solar ceremony as originally planned.
Professor Mornier, did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful news. I'll prepare the connective instruments for you.
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with the Fraxitus.
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornier.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren. You handcrafted it to avoid leaving usage records. A clever idea. But since it is a personal creation, the marks left behind are like fingerprints. These are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds. Warren, you've desecrated the hard work of everyone involved. Anselm's experiment accident, your current position in the project. It seems the Fraxitus played a part in both, didn't they?
That is a lot of assumptions and conjectures, with no evidence. I could easily sue you for slander.
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions and conjectures. But my ultimate goal isn't to have you face justice today. Once we've identified the suspects, we'll have plenty of time to gather the evidence. What I need in this moment is for you to step down as supervisor of this project. The one taking over will be me. One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some key evidence already.
You want me to testify against Professor Warren? That's practically perjury. Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly, I don't even know who I'm dealing with on the other side.
It is a dirty tactic, but it's effective. I'm confident in my analysis of those devices, but we'll need the university's verification to use them as evidence. In the limited time we have, the quickest way to detain Warren is your testimony.
Professor Mornier...
You can keep this recording. If I'm wrong, it'll be your guarantee later. Or you can refuse.
Nice working with you then.
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
How did that traitor manage to...
I have already notified the Collective. The investigation will start soon. From here on out, Rover and I will be overseeing the launch procedure. All Space Trek Collective personnel, to your stations. Rover, please input the drive's raw observational data into Helios.
Shaper, can you hear me?
Of course. To you, have all the Heliogyre's readings been transmitted?
And everything is ready. Let's commence with the new solar ceremony.
Pressure in the reaction chamber is stable.
Waveform shows no anomalies. Preparing to open the energy output channel.
All systems have entered the final launch check sequence.
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration complete.
Core energy system operation normal.
Astros up. Propulsion system primed and ready.
Helios is ready for launch.
Pre-burner ignition successful.
5, 4, 3, 2. Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%, 47%, 92%. Warning, light alpha decay exceeds expected rates.
Sensor failure detected. Data reading compromised.
Responsive. Control program failure.
Cause found! The Hypatia detector signals are jammed. Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface. It's surpassing the measurement threshold. Calibration can't continue.
At a time like this, adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread, any adjustment would be pointless. Modify the detection components. No, even if theoretically feasible, there's no time to construct them. What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? No, without the drive's light, all energy components will be inoperable. Sorry, I'm just... The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings. There are two potential solutions. We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter, or we could eliminate the surrounding void matter. But neither of those options are feasible in the time we have. That's not realistic. The only places that aren't affected by void matter right now are Bearter Woods and Star Torch Academy under the protective barrier, or the Institute thousands of meters above. High altitude. Do we have spares for Hypatia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Anselm left behind several prototypes. I'll go fetch one from the warehouse. But what do you intend to do with them?
Hmm. The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands.
Leave it to me.
As expected. The reactor drive is protected by aggressive exosphere acting on the immune system. It appears to actively absorb surrounding void matter to maintain the drive's stability. Contact with its claws is highly hazardous. Be cautious. Attack formation. All targets in sight.
Swift and resolute. Be gone.
I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful. Maybe trip myself.
Swift and resolute.
Activating countermeasure. Cover modules ready. All targets in sight.
None shall whisper. One
Modeling complete. This is my name. Stars, hear my queries. Seize the window. Command mode engaged. Access confirmed. Attack confirmed.
Swift and resolute. Keep it together. Keep it together.
Assuming master control. Guidance granted. All units fire. Authorizing maximum output. Order executed.
Swift and resolute. Down with the curtain.
Watch its position, Mentor. Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance. Assuming master control. approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
Void matter concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
We have already come this far. So I'll take that final step myself. Pity. I don't want to say goodbye yet.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Monnier, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
That light just now. Mornier must have entered the reactor drive.
Rover, the Space Trek Collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't reach Professor Monnier. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find her.
Boost mode can be activated. Fuel is limited, so use it carefully.
This should be enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, the disturbances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Monnier is being consumed by it.
Faster. I need to move faster. So, let's try out the Institute's new tech.
Do that?
Approaching the reactor drive. Diverting max power to the hover cannons.
Mornier, you've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
Are you leaving Lahairoi?
Yes. Sometimes, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change. After all, even if I leave, Lahairoi will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
This time, Mentor.
Report. Data analysis complete. Helios is operational again.
How wonderful. Sun. So beautiful.
Ascending. Descending. Night mode off.
Over here! First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health watch list. I'm finally free! And the bad news. Since I kinda did some falsifying during the investigation, they said I breached the rules. But since I did it to make sure the bad guy didn't get away with anything, and I actually helped out, the final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health watch list for a while. Well, once you have your suspect, the rest is easy. Plus, there's one teacher whose forte can wring out the truth from anyone. But I do have Professor Mornier to thank for sending an official email that explained everything. That's the only reason they believed me. I guess that means it'll be harder to skip her classes now. Dr. Herson said she was overclocked for too long. I'm worried. Yeah, you're right. Let's go check on her. I bet knowing we're thinking about her will help her bounce back faster.
Hello. May I ask if you are Rover? I'm here to inform you that Professor Mornier has just woken up.
Ascending. Descending. Mech mode off.
Please wait! Don't come in yet! Sorry, my body. I still can't move like I normally do. I've gone through rehab before, and it's been a while since this happened. Don't worry, I can handle this much on my own.
Professor Mournier, how are you feeling now? Dr. Herson said you were in bad shape. It's great to see you've recovered a little.
To be honest, at that time, I didn't think I'd make it. But when I was drifting in and out of consciousness, I thought I saw a girl within a light blue ring.
A light blue ring? Can you describe what you saw in more detail?
I can't be sure, but I think she protected me.
It sounds like the girl Mournier saw is the same one I encountered when I first got to Lahai Roi. She's able to go up against the Thenodian herself and appear in the reactor drive. She's connected with the Exostrider and the Thenodian in ways we still don't fully understand. Figuring out who she is and what happened to her will be the next big task.
Rover? Rover! Hey! Stop spacing out! To celebrate Professor Mournier waking up and the crisis being averted, don't you think we should go for a ride? Nothing beats the wind on your face, especially when the three of us still don't have a group picture.
A photo under the new Helios. Sounds like it'll make a good souvenir.
Yes. Witnessing the rise of the new sun together. That's also the promise between the two of us, Mentor. Let's go.
So, not bad, huh? Back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future, hanging out here always made me feel a little better. Look, now we can just enjoy the breeze without a care in the world.
I used to think that when I saw this view, I'd cry because my wish would be fulfilled. But now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient frostlands and people who've been here for only a few decades sharing the same warmth, I just think, what a beautiful sight.
Well, let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
3 days ago, when Helios was launched, we registered an unexpected spike in void matter concentrations near Hyvatia. It interfered with the launch. We're still unsure what triggered the surge, but after comparing the waveforms with the device Professor Mornier brought back, we suspect it was an artificially induced void storm. And we found you unconscious close by.
Dr. Herson, I really can't remember anything.
You can relax. Professor Lucilla has already given you the clear. You're not a suspect. I'm just here for protective oversight, acting as your personal bodyguard, you might say.
Aren't you the campus doctor? And you're here to protect me?
A doctor's duty, isn't it? But there is one thing I need your testimony on. Before you fainted, who did you see?
Good day, gentlemen. Hyvatia's routine maintenance has been completed. I'll be on my way.
Who's that? Oh, never mind. No time to think about that. Dr. Herson, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've said is unbelievable. But if you're willing to trust me... Before I passed out, I saw... myself.
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears I'll have to add the final flourish to push the story to its climax. But no matter, no matter. I'll simply chalk this up as a poor judgment call. A band of fools who enacted a farce. Oh, such a pity, though. With this piece expended, the chapter where the girl forms her bond with a Threnodian must be delayed. But that is a tale to be savored later, right?
Mentor. The wind feels nice. I could stay here a little longer. Do you want to join me? Yes. The Space Trek Collective has given me a whole month of paid sick leave. My schedule is clear. The last time I had this much time off, I think I was back in middle school when I tumbled down a flight of stairs. Well, at the time, I dropped the book I was reading down the stairs. So I accidentally... No, I shouldn't mention such embarrassing things like that in front of you. Now, what would you like to discuss? The reactor drive didn't land as the Space Trek Collective had originally planned, but now that it's on the ground, we can finally start researching it. And then, someday, we'll prove that both the sun and the stars are within our reach. It would be nice if you could be there to witness it with me. Now, what would you like to discuss? Oh, it's because it prevents your identity from being exposed. You're right. I suppose I can't call you that anymore. But I have a friend. She faced a medical condition, and during a difficult time, she was guided by a mentor. Even though that mentor left soon after, their influence stayed with her, and, well, still affects me. I mean, my friend. As long as you have something to teach, you remain a mentor. So, can I still call you that? Now, what would you like to discuss? That's a secret. It's because someone made me promise that when they left, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change, they said. So until their goals are achieved, that goodbye must remain final. Maybe until the reactor drive is fully analyzed, the exostrider on the Frostlands is activated again, and the disaster buried deep below is finally dealt with. Or maybe until there are no more calamities left on this planet. Until I can give you that answer myself, please hold on to that curiosity for just a little longer. Now, what would you like to discuss? Okay. See you next time. Oh, one more thing. Stay a bit longer this time, Mentor.
Descending. Ascending. Warning. Insufficient power supply.
Souls sing in harmony?
To the Savior's victory! Get through! Cluster cannon ready.
The Savior rises! Still recognize me? Lifeline, block. Structural collapse. Come, meet your end. Cutting through the numbers. Lucky, lucky! Roving among the stars.
An unexpected discovery.
the stars. Ascending. Warning. Insufficient power supply.